Oh my god, Twitch, can you fucking... Why does a Twitch show up fucking nothing, this piece of shit, fuck. Okay, so a little bit of... Oh my god, that was scary. Introduction for this. This is a build from February. As big as... Tell me if it's too loud. Anyways, this is a build from February 20, 2003. It was shown off at Las Vegas. Hey, what? XB playable. Okay, this is a little pretty different. Anyway, so. So, anyways, this build was shown off in February 20, 2003. It was shown off in Las Vegas. This month is basically dated about 4 months before the final build date of June 15, 2003. Man, that's a really nice logo, even if it's just a recolored version of the XX one. Okay, tank farm, ride armor. Oh, yeah, circle. Okay, auto lock. Now change target by pressing the R2 button. 3D area. 8-way movement is possible in 3D area. No shit! Okay, so we start off as X. Very different heads-up display. Seems like it's still using X6 voice clips. X looks a bit different. We need to compare him. Yeah, those are X6 voice clips. Also, the shadows are a blob instead of like projected shadows. Okay, layout seems... Layout I think is a bit different than the Highway to the Final. It definitely feels quite different. It's a bit surprising that you're playing as X. Yeah, but I don't remember this. The tank form apparently is a level that got cut, so that's pretty interesting to know. Okay, this... No music. It's a little weird. There's a debug menu, by the way. You have to press L1, L2, R1, and R2, and it disables the store mode. So you can play the rest of the levels of the build. Okay, that's pretty different. This is pretty different. This is an enemy that got cut. That's not in the final. Yeah, probably one. I wouldn't be surprised if the idea was to have X here as the playable character because, you know, nostalgia and Mega Man X1. But then somebody said, no, we have to make X retire because reasons. And when that happened, they ran into a problem that Zero couldn't hit those enemies. So what do you do? It goes into 3D like in the final. Actually plays a lot better with X this level. The enemy placements here, right here, it seems to be the same as the final. Okay, I think more. No, I think the same. But it plays a lot better with X than it does with Zero. Oh! What the fuck? What? Please, oops! Oops! I was a little close. Clip, that was too fucking good! Whoops! Oops. Let me angry myself, that one's totally on me. My interest should have taken chapter. You know, I was thinking about when I played this, back when I was, you know, like a preteen and shit. Uh, you know, I found it always odd that X wasn't playable, but nowadays, now that I see the intended reason, or excuse me, not intended reason, but now that I can understand, I think story, I can analyze story better, you know, as an adult. All I have to wonder is, was that really the best reason they could have given to X? For, like, there is no reason. He just, oh well, I don't want to fight anymore. That's it. It's how the game starts. In what fucking galaxy did they think that would go well with the fans? My only guess is that it was just something done at the last minute, and that was the best they thought they could do, I guess, to force Axel. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, or they also don't really show what X does. So his pacifism, we literally never see X do anything. And you know, given how big of a deal it is for X to retire, you would think Zero and Sigma would have some sort of reaction to it. Sigma doesn't even acknowledge that that happened. There's not even a light, nothing. And Zero just doesn't even give a fuck when he's come back. So like, sure, he's happy and so on. Maybe he's trying to be cool about it. But it's like, I don't know, it's just weird. How little X matters to the narrative is shocking. Like, it really needs to be stated. It's something I realized with the Red fight, how Axel is pretty much the important character, and with the when you kill, where you see Axel and Zero but no X for some reason, it just makes X feel like a bonus character. In a game called Mega Man X7. Imagine if you play a Duke Nukem game. Let's say Duke Nukem 5 happens, all right? And how can I put it? Imagine that the game starts up. Duke is like passed out, drunk in his couch. They're like, oh, I wanna, and Graves shows up. Like, you're gonna fight, Duke. He's like, oh no, I just wanna drink more beer, go to sleep. And then they introduce a new playable character as the protagonist, Dylan. You play Dylan for like half the game. It's basically that. To explain Duke terms, it's like, in what fucking galaxy did they think that was gonna go well? You play a game called Duke Nukem. What do you think is gonna happen? Okay, so this is all part of one level instead of two. The models for this are a bit different. It's a lot more seamless this way. Okay, I'm not controlling X. He's moving on his own. Okay, this is pretty similar. I think the cell shading on the Mega Scorpio is a lot. It's a lot more polished. See, the lack of music is pretty lame. Not bombshell. I guess you could say. Okay, so he flashes red, like he's having that. I don't know. I play like shit. Alright. Cool. I like the Protex is just freeloading. Yeah, he's basically a freeloader. Okay, let's look at the tank farm. This, to my understanding, was a level that got cut out of the final, so this is already far more interesting than other prototype. Okay, so this is that part from Heinard's stage. Again, you're playing as X. I have to say that the fact that this apparently was a playable build, the fact that they advertise this with a playable X is pretty scummy in a way. Okay, so this is that part of Heinard. It has pretty different layouts, and you have to kill like 30 targets. within a time limit. I can see why this got overhauled. I'm assuming it's the same part as Heinard's 3D section, because this is the closest analog to that. The lava looks just way different. The layout of the level is also pretty different. Man, I'm fucking starving. Oh my god. Just lock on, X, please. Do I have to take out... No, the dragons are not necessary for taking out. Do I have any weapons? No. Okay, the fat-ass enemies look really different at this one. Different animation as well. And the lock-on is worse in this build. It has barely any fucking range. I don't think I can make it. No, you the badass. No, fat ass, I said. Okay, so I died. Oops. There is a debug menu though I'll enable once I get to these 3 levels, because apparently there are, as I said before, more levels. It's not just the 3 levels. There is an E3 build, but I have no idea if it just contains a few levels or it actually contains more stuff. There's also a compass here that's not in the final. That's meant to orient you where the enemies are, I guess. Yeah, because I mean, they could have used it for the Gongaroo part. Remember the Gongaroo part where you have to or Gongaroo, remember how to pronounce it. The fucking kangaroo shit. Remember that there's a part where you have to take out robots. X-Buster seems a lot stronger in this. The fully charged shot. How the fuck did that not connect? Yeah, I can see why this got caught. I wonder if Gungaru's stage has this. Well, to be fair, I have to see if Gungaru's stage even exists at this point. The Grayos are really... Oh my god. The fact that you have a time limit is also pretty annoying. I can see definitely why this... If this was indeed intended to be in Heinard's stage, I can see why this got cut. The range of this seems a bit lower. That's pretty bad, to be honest. I have to say, some of the enemy placement here is pretty dickish. Fuck! I only had 7 left. Okay, it seems to be basically... There's not much interesting there. Maybe I'll try again later, but... Let's go right up. Right armor should be... Okay, the Reploids still look pretty different. There's a tackle mechanic? I can't remember there being a... Or at least it wasn't pointed out. The turtles look really different. This part I can recognize. This is the part. Now that we're talking about it, remember that part? Still controls. Oh, this has way less range. What happened? The game crashed. Yeah, this is Gungaro's last section, where we have to destroy targets. Here, you had to actually rescue Reploids. Obviously, we have to see if that was going to be in like this. But coincidentally, we were just talking about the target section. It seems like they moved it over to here. Yes, please, future, just stop playing X7. Play anything else. Just don't play X7. No. Something I've noticed in the intro is that X had some sort of like tackle thing. Let me see. No. How in the name of fuck was that guy? What? Yeah, I can see why that got cut from the final. If it's even in the fucking final, that. I wonder if Reploids can be killed. Wow, the camera is actually... I noticed I can control the camera here in Higher Stage. I don't remember in that part of the Higher Stage. I don't remember if you could actually control the camera in this section. Now that I think about it, they may have actually removed the ability to control the camera here because, look. But I think that was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake with stats. I don't remember. X7 is so forgettable at the same time. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened in that game. I really wish they had a better fucking angle than this. Was this the best camera angle they could do? Nope. I have to say that the fact that they used X as the sole character to cover this is fucking hilarious. Yeah, the lock-on is still fucking terrible here. I just wanna kill the the Mavericks. Enemies seem to give you more health more frequently in this build compared to the final health and weapon. Okay, so the lock-on they have, Okay, the explosion range for these is way lower in this build. It was increased for the final. I'm absent. Whoa! What the fuck happened? Okay, you can't fire move. I don't remember if that was a. In the final, you can move while you fire, right? Or because it oh, one thing you can't hold a square to just keep firing, unlike the final. Yeah, the mech somehow controls worse than in the final. Okay, Ripley got killed. That's great. You know, why are some of the Ripleys hiding in boxes? Or, oh, you motherfucker! Yeah, but how the fuck did he go inside that box? There's no opening. My god, just die. Should we know that these enemies also look different? The wall enemies? Okay, there's 8 more Ripleys I have to rescue. This box for some reason cannot. Oh, god damn it. Stop killing the Riploids! No, it still continues. You just have to rescue the Reploids. Like I was saying to Orcam earlier, this is an early version of Gungaru's final section before you face them. In this one, you don't have to take out targets. You have to rescue Reploids. Instantly, Heinard's 3 stage seems to exist, but at this point, it's about destroying targets in a certain period of time. Okay, I died. Okay. Be reviewed. Fuck. It's an option called as I was saying on store. Trying to figure it out. Yes, I saw it. I have nothing to comment on. Where the fuck is the option for this? Give me a second, guys. There is a way to activate the rest of the Moshe. I wish I knew some fucking Japanese. Okay, let's see that. Give me a second. I'm gonna look it up. I don't see up here. There's supposed to be a way to turn off the demo mode and access the rest of the rest of the levels. Or is it maybe this is referred to another build? Because I don't see an on store here. Maybe the guy was talking about the E3 build. I don't know what these options do. Oh fuck. Okay, let me see. If I die, maybe it'll enable the fucking. Because these two options are unlabeled. Okay, right, come on, kill me. The fact that the knockback mechanic exists as early as here, got no tweaks in the 4 months between this and the final is fucking mind blowing. There is an E3 build that's a lot closer to the final. Okay, no, maybe there is. Maybe I have to use glide this. Maybe it's a glider. I don't fucking know. Pure. This is fine energy. It does have X playable for one level because the E3 build by default, I guess the user was referring to that build. By default, only has 2 levels, and apparently there are more levels. That one is much closer to the final. That one is like a month before the final. Let me try this. Misaku say this. What the fuck does that mean? Does somebody know? Does somebody know Japanese here? What the fuck does that mean? Misaku say this. English. Give me a sec. Not yet created? Misaku say this means not yet created or something. So I guess maybe there's literally just this, but I'd be surprised. It has to be more to this. It's something. Alright, let me check the build. I have another build, so this isn't the only one. But let me check the files inside the build real quick. Okay, so there are the models, data. Movie, there's 2 movie files, interestingly enough. But I guess they're both for advertising. Rail, there's 2. Oh, ST is probably stage. ST1, maybe, I don't fucking know. Apparently 0 seems to exist, look at the files. But Axel doesn't exist, maybe. I'm not sure. There is play X, play C. No Axel. Okay, so there are 3 levels listed here instead of the 5. Apparently, it's stage 2, 3, 4, 7, and 13. So there's 2 more levels to this build. If this is correct, either they have way less, the game got done really quickly, or it's just missing stuff. It's I don't fucking know. Wish it could just exhibit. I mean, I could try to make a code for this, but it's gonna be real fucking boring. I also have to know which one of these are the stages. I assume this is stage 2. Yeah, I would need some sort of level. I don't know if anyone actually. What? Can you guys give me a sec? I'm gonna look up the internet to see if somebody has made a gameshark code or something for this build. Nope. Okay, nothing on game hacks. Let's look at YouTube. My only hope. 7 beta. So it turns out that the disk for the Rockman X7 preview has set files for every stage of the game. So, which apparently is the fucking whatever. It's apparently all the object layout stuff, but I don't fucking see anyone. Last, okay, February. I don't think anyone's done anything for this. I'm actually kind of surprised. Do people really care that little about X7? I mean, okay, it's X7. That shouldn't surprise us in the slightest. It's kind of like asking, I don't fucking know. Shit. Well, I'm trying to make a joke here. I really can't. For fuck's sake, did no one really hack into this? Okay, I guess I'll have to make a hack later. I guess we could try out the. I guess we could try out the E3 build. Bombshells have 3 mic. Bombshell? What do you mean? What happened? I don't get it. Okay, let me try the other build. And actually, check. I'm not sure if anyone has ever explored this. I think like I'm the only one. Well, fuck it. I'll try. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so let me. Oh, god damn it! It's so horrible. Hi, god damn, that was a really nice case of tinnitus. Still feel the fucking ringing on my right ear. Let's check out the E3 build. But yeah, apparently the trial version actually has the rest of the all the objects of the stage, so you can put it into the final and get like early object layouts and so on. That's interesting. I'm gonna show you something about this stage, however, because you weren't here. Here, this one you play as X, as opposed to the final. So. Which, I don't know if it's one of the most blatant cases of false advertising or something. I don't know. I was talking about it with Arkham. Some of the enemy placements seem a little bit different. But the most interesting thing, I'm going to show you in a bit, apart from the fact that you play as X now, is that give me a second. Is one of the set pieces. If you remember, there's a part where the floor collapses and Zero drops down to the floor. And that part actually has a completely new enemy type that was cut from the final. Yeah, this part. These enemies are not in the final. And the fact that only X can hit them, I wouldn't be surprised if X was actually intended to be playable. And then when they cut him out, they had to redesign this section to put Zero in it. Because Zero is a melee character, how do you solve it? So what they did is they removed all these enemies and just put those weird walkers, you know, with legs. And that's it. Oh, it's... I really am not sure how to feel about that. It's just... Like I said, apparently there are 2 more levels, but Area Warp does not allow me to select them. I haven't seen anyone make a code, so I may have to go make up a code later. Okay, so let's try the debug. Fuck. Did they implement anything in this fucking debug menu? No, this. I'm thinking if this is invincibility. The fact that Zero exists in the files, but Axel doesn't, is pretty interesting. Fuck, Test is dead. Oh my god! What? Oh, this just... Okay, fuck, this is dead. Okay, I can't... Okay. I wonder if X's armor exists here. There's no music in this, by the way. I don't think I've seen music in the files. Can you fall off that? No, there's invisible walls there. Okay, I'm gonna kill myself here. There we go, I killed myself. Okay, let me see movie 1 PS. There's... I wanna see if Axel shows up in this. Because I didn't pay attention. I mean, Axel shows up in the art, but I don't think I... Oh, it's a second film. Okay, so Axel shows up in the art, but does he actually show up in gameplay? Because all the gameplay here seems to be X. These all. Okay, so there's clear they did more. There's the build doesn't have all the stations. There's 2 more that for some reason aren't there. But the fact that the Axel doesn't exist at all is fishy. Okay, let me see. There's another film when you reset. So I'm gonna reset this. Give me a sec. And then I'm gonna show you a level that was cut from the final, or rather overhauled. I was showing that off to Orkham. Man, this game came out the 15th anniversary of Mega Man. God damn. That's fucking depressing. That's fucking depressing. Yeah, Exo seems to be painted like a mystery. The anterior level looks completely different from the final. Like, it looks nothing like the final. Yeah, all the footage is either X or 0. I wouldn't be surprised if Axel wasn't implemented yet. I'm serious, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not implemented yet. Because there's literally, like, you have, like, voices for Axel. It actually either doesn't exist, or I don't know. No, none of the footage shows him either. It shows X as 0, but not Axel. If it's the case, holy shit, this game got rushed to shit. Because consider that X6 came out in like December 2001, right? X7 must have started development in early 2002. So at this point, it was 1 year in development, at least. As you can see, this is the part from High North 3 stage. But the goal is to defeat targets in a specific amount of time, which is naturally not what happens in the final. I can probably see why this got cut, because this is a little annoying. I play like shit, I apologize. It's literally 3 years. The levels looks really different here. Seems to wave a lot more. It's not as the finals lava doesn't. I think it doesn't move. Also, note that X has just a blob or shadow instead of like a projected shadow underneath. Man, X7 without the music feels weird. Also, enemies don't seem to pop in. No, they do, but they seem to always. There is no white overlay when an enemy shows up. Or silhouette. It seems like sometimes they just spawn in and that's it. Which is rather. At least it means you can see them beforehand, but it also means that you. I'm not sure if that was a good change or not. Like, you know how in the final the enemies can despawn and respawn if you're in a certain distance? This feels more like a test build. I really wonder what the stage of the game was like. But yeah, I don't think anyone has made any codes for this. I don't know, is somebody... Oh my god, that was terrible. Okay, so now have to do something. What the fuck do you have to do? Okay, I'm gonna check the E3 build, which apparently does feature the game. Give me 1 second. Maybe later I'll do like a hack for this. I'm surprised. There's apparently 2 more stages in this. Unfortunately, the rest aren't there, and the series apparently exists in the files. But I don't know. I'm looking up in in what the fuck was the name that I forgot? Oh yeah, in the in YouTube, and it's just not popping up anything. Uh, I don't know if anyone. If, so I don't know. I'll look it up later. I'm extracting the files. I need to go and fucking piece of shit keyboard. I'm gonna check something out before I start the What the fuck was I gonna do? I forgot. Check out the Man, my fucking memory today is terrible. I didn't sleep well. Check out the E3 build. Alright, Rockmanix Edition. Levels. I don't know. Video. Oh my god. I was just checking out this video. This one. That's a beta win crow rank object layout. And the guy apparently couldn't bring over object the second stage. You know how the second part is you're on the top, shooting at a couple of enemies to get inside crow rank's airship fortress? Well, none of the objects match up, which seems to suggest that the second act of Wing Crow Rank stage, apparently, I guess between the trial edition came out in like early May 2003. In between that and the final, which was June 15, they completely overhauled that entire area. Sure, I will. I have to hack this build because apparently nobody made a fucking level select for the other two and how to select 0. That's fun. I'm not gonna do it now because it's gonna be fucking boring. But I'm gonna check out the E3 build instead. Oh my god, I forgot to check something on WhatsApp, but it's taking fucking ages to fucking load this piece of shit. Alright. Give me a second. It's because I'm gonna order some food. Well, this was actually shown off. This build apparently was presented at a Las Vegas event. Like I said, there's 3 more levels, but I will have to find out some way to hack it in. I don't know what are the Okay, this guy is also a Sonic fan. Nox. Music swap, Shadow the Hedgehog, Mega Man X7. Okay. Okay, so I get it. We're the same. Alright, I'm gonna check out the E3 build. If you can extract it, yes I have. Apparently this build has the rest of the levels, so let's check out. Let's shut down. Yes, please. It's this one. Alright. Okay, so Zero now is the starting character. Okay, and here's also okay. That's a new area. Okay. And here's stage now looks more like the final, but that stage is new. It just seems like they overhauled a lot of levels. I still don't see Axel here. Like, I don't mean as an artwork. I mean like, oh, okay, they show it off in gameplay. He wasn't in the previous build. At least there are no voice files with him. Maybe he does exist in the code. His pistol looks really different from the final. Okay, boss team is a bit different. Oh god, Tonian! Strategic battles, weaknesses do nothing. Okay, so this build is dated May 21st, but apparently it's dated a bit earlier. Might have actually been May 9th. Future is now. Okay, so this is the intro. Okay, so this has Japanese voice acting. Yeah, roughly about a month before release.
行くぞ。準備はいいか。
いつでも OK さ。
なんだ。
待っていてくれ。
There's no music in the intro. Otherwise, it seems pretty similar so far.
レッドアラート聞いたことぐらいあるよね。
Man, without the music, it really makes the game feel empty. Oh, there's a cigar in his mouth. Oh, yeah, I think they removed that in the North America version because censorship.
俺だ、アルス。
どうしてあの情報が漏れたんだ。完璧な計画だったのに。ん？
全く気づかなかったね。
お前が裏切っていたのか。
違うよ。
あいつはさっき処分したからね。
どういうことだ。その能力は一体。
I wish I could pause the game. Give me a second. Need to order some food here. I suppose I'm fucking starving. I wish it didn't fucking me that no. I'm ready to roll. The worst part is that rolling is practically necessary for actually some fights. The roll is fucking disgusting. I feel like I haven't really used it very well when I play through X7. I'm sorry if I'm a little slow. I wonder if it's because I took a muscle relaxant yesterday. It's fucking up my brain. I'm probably gonna take a break from it. Can you guys give me 1 second? I'll order this. I'll be right back. Trying to remember the site. Can you guys tell me how? No. Can you guys tell me where are my manners? How was your day, guys? I saw Allard your God of War 3 bullshit that happened. I was going to suggest I had a splitter, but I don't know if you could gain access to it. It worked for me when I streamed Haze. Try to see. Classics. It's gonna take a while to do the answer, but I really want to do this so I don't get fucked over. See, it's not that I can't find the right one. Yeah, that's the thing. I have it, but I'm not sure. Please remind me, send me a DM, because I do have one that actually worked for me. It might actually work for you. It was one that apparently was a. I remember buying it specifically because it worked with what was the fucking name of it? With the PS3. The PS3 is a protocol. Or HDMI. Okay, so the bullets are blue. Okay, you can't skip tags. That's awesome. The collision is still fucked up. That's amazing. They never fixed it. Music is here. Yeah, the one I... Oh shit, I wish there was a fucking boss again. Give me a second. It doesn't matter anymore since I can see the rest of... Oh yeah, right, the component stuff. Sorry, like I said, I think I'm gonna have to cut down on the muscle relaxer because it's fucking up my brain. But it helped me out. It had really bad muscle. Oops. Muscle strain. Okay, give me a second. I need to pay up. No, Tita, para. No, my cat opened up the door. Give me a second. Alright. Now I can play a fucking game. I don't know, man. I try to play a session, I get fucking bored. It's definitely the worst of the classic games, but I don't know, man. Man, this actually is way harder than the fight. Oh, wow, the roll is still broken as fuck. Okay, you can lock on the... Still can't control. Okay, so the boss is unlocked here. Okay. That dialogue isn't there, the final. Go for this issue is a fucking boring game. I don't agree with that. But anyways, have a good one, Aller. Okay, there was a bit of a glitch there. That's not in the final. Zero popping up on air. Speak louder, Zero. Fucker, it talks really low.
Ready?
Okay, so far very similar to the final. Most of the differences have been pretty minor. For some reason, the boss doesn't flash white sometimes when he gets hit. Something I've noticed is that, like in the previous build, enemies give you way more health compared to the final. That's... Admittedly, that was a very late change. Which is just a little different. Man, the fact that this... that we got... We got cocked out of the... maybe that's not the right way to drop from the finals. You know, from exit straight those golden boxes. It's pretty shitty. I have to notice. I have to mention that the weapon, or excuse me, the weapon energy and health pickups look a lot simpler, and they look the same as the previous build. That wasn't changed until very close to the final. That was some nice collision on that rocket there. Texture difference is a lot closer to the final. Man, this camera angle fucking sucks. This is different from the finals. It seems more zoomed in, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so he says damn it compared to the final. Seems to lag. This seems to lag the game more compared to the final, or the previous build for some reason. Man, the Japanese voice acting is so much better than the finals. It's insane.
僕を呼んでよね。こう見えても得意なんだ。イレギュラーハント。僕はアクセル。よろしくね。
Okay.
後できっちり説明してもらうぞ。
Well, what the fuck's happening to the visual? Paul seems to have way more health compared to the final. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was so fun. Okay, immediately off the stage select. I'm gonna just save here. Oh, that's the line that was disabled. Unstore on. Okay, no. The players who shoot players who what? I don't know what the fuck does this mean. Let's go to the Deep Forest first. Okay, so X is immediately selectable. It's just called Mega Man X altogether, right? I can see why he shorted that to X. Let's go X, 0, because fuck the Axel.
Ready?
Okay, there's no Oh! I'm not sure if it's more annoying that the fucking North American version on. So far, it's pretty similar to the finals. I think the rock might be a little different in terms of the model. I fucked up. I didn't press X in time. That was stupid of me.
Ready?
Area. No! Alia! He misspelled her name as Area. Oops! We get a DNA coordinate. It seems to be emanating from Stone Man. They changed his name from Ruins Man in the final. Nah, I couldn't destroy it in time. Maybe it's my perception, but I think you get knocked back further in the final. So far, enemy placement seems the same. Nothing seems particularly too different at this level, except for the missing life. I think it was a life up or something at the start of the level. Oh my god, they actually go for the fucking replay first! I don't think that's different from the fire or anything, but wow! Fucking beast! What asshole! Fucking asshole! Why'd you do that shit? You motherfucker! Wow. There we go. I think this replay placement is the same. Anyway-wise, this again seems pretty similar to the final. I think the fog is a bit darker. Oh, let's see it. There are spikes just below you. You take too much damage from them, unless you were a stone man. Chili seems to be stronger than in the final, but bear in mind that the US version makes you damage less. But I think it's only affects bosses, so I'm not sure. We have to compare it with the final Japanese or the final European version. But so far, very similar to the final, which makes sense. Let's see if the armor capsule is here. No armor capsule here. But the place is there. That's right. Oh, I think Kevin's dead. They fire the rocks. I wonder what the fuck X is saying. Is he saying stop? Like in English? Whoa. Okay. So far, not many differences, but it might be because it's on store mode. Now this is part 2. This is the one we have to destroy like these mouth things. There we go. I can't switch characters. Oh, don't tell me Storm Kong's gonna kill me here. Okay, so it doesn't start up with the boss music here.
一体なぜどうして争おうとするんだ。
何時に無力と戦いとは何だ。
自らの意志を相手に強要する手段。
その通りならば言葉はいらぬ。信念の剣をかざし刃この道勝利の上にしか歴史は正当性を与えぬ。
Okay, so it says you back. You don't have. I guess you have access to the boss fight. All right. Okay. There's a little boggy. Okay, so there's the rest. There's a sub area still, I thought. Okay, I guess 14 is the final, is where you face off against Sigma.
Ready?
Oh yeah, this is a Sigma fight. Sigma has no... The laser is blue instead of purple. Camera is pretty different. I'm gonna check the rest. It's just that apparently this has a debug menu. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, a fully charged shot knocks Sigma when he's charging up the laser. Can he die? You can't access the inventory. That's just not it.
Ready?
There are no sounds for this. Okay, I want to see something because with the debug I can tell what stage is what, which is gonna come in handy for when I make a code for the.
Ready?
Okay, stage 7 is deep forest. Okay, stage 8 is what the fuck was the name of this motherfucker? Grorang.
Ready?
Okay, so the camera angle here is very good, right? Okay, that enemy doesn't show up here. The final. Fuck. Okay, so some interesting differences. Okay, they give crashes if you die here. That's good to know.
Ready?
Oh, you can actually control the camera in this version. Okay, stage 3 can't be selected. What the fuck?
Ready?
Okay, stage 2 is this. Really, put it here. It was stage 4. I'm guessing stage 3 would be I don't know.
Ready?
Okay, stage 4 is Gungaroo. Very different camera angle here. And you can actually control the camera here. You can definitely tell why they didn't allow you to do that in the final. Okay, where's Zero at? Oh, oh, you have the 2 armors here. Maybe for testing purposes. Hold on a second. No sound effects. Yeah, something tells me they rushed the shit out of this game. No enemies. I guess they only did the art for this part. Okay.
Ready? Ready?
Okay, this is pretty different for the final. Okay, even though it says you can control the camera, you actually can. Seems like there was gonna be rain effects here. That's pretty nice.
Ready? Ready?
What the fuck is up with the camera? Okay, so this has enemies. So yeah, it seems like the second level was just barely, the second area was barely started. Okay, what the fuck is this? I don't remember these words from the final. Okay. So you can't fucking hit them. Seems like there's a slight enemy. Seems like there's different enemy placement. I don't see the ambushes with the four, you know, these grenade guys. You know, it's funny how, because you can control the camera here, you can actually see how to do the jumps here compared to the final. That's fucking sad. Okay, so... What? Okay, one of them is walking on an invisible wall. I'm guessing this is relying on an old visuals. That bird enemy doesn't show up here in the final. No replica to rescue here. Okay, this is... It's like the layout seems to be more or less the same as the final, but the enemy placement is completely... is very different from the final. Okay, the game crashed. That's the part where there is an armor capsule, so I don't know, I guess that's an invalid object type or something. Okay, so that crashes the game. I'm gonna play for a while more and then I'm gonna quit. Give me a second. Okay, so the fourth area can't be selected. So I guess there was going to be one more area before the final, before Krorang, which is really interesting.
Ready?
Okay, Silver Area 5 is obviously Krorang, as you can see. Seems like none of the bosses have a health meters. Lockdown doesn't work for Krorang. Missiles look really different. Check this. I play like shit, I apologize. Okay, there's an invisible wall here. Krorang seems smaller than in the final. Okay, that is cheap as fuck. diving? Yeah, he's definitely tinier than the final version. Okay, so he's gone in his critical state, so he has way less health. But then that's probably because of that's probably how much health he had in Japanese. Man, there's a fucking mosquito. So far, the fight is very similar. Okay, what they did change is that in the final, he charges up really slow. Here, he does it almost instantly, but you can jump over it with a normal jump from the looks of it. The missiles, the homing missiles are also way slower, and they don't home in as well. They're definitely way less of a pain compared to the final. The slice and dice seems to be more, these projectiles seem to be more or less the same. So some interesting changes. I'm surprised no one covered this. It actually has some really interesting changes.
Ready?
Also, sometimes he fires one missile at a time instead of two, which is what he usually does. Yeah, lockout doesn't work for him. Yeah, the idea behind the projectile is it's definitely a slow charge. You either have to double jump or go to the left side here to avoid it. Here, it seems to be it's super fast, but you can just jump over it. That's really different from his attack in the final. Yeah, I can see why you changed it. Because you basically have to jump on reaction. That is super cheap. Oh, Zero can destroy these projectiles with his sword? I don't remember if you could do that in the final. The locker only works for the homing missile. We use Axel's balls. Nice collision there. Nah, I'm not tying in the roll properly. No, he actually fires too. It's just that they basically fuse together. Okay. Let's see, 11-2. 11-1 doesn't exist.
Ready?
Oh, so 11 is... Oh, fuck. Okay, this is the final. This is the part for the part we have to. They changed the camera angle from the sides to be on top. Yeah, I can see why they changed the camera angle. You can barely see anything that's ahead of you. Also, the song for the final doesn't exist here. What the fuck happened?
Ready?
Maybe there were supposed to be alternate paths, that's just not implemented or something? I don't know. I mean, I really hate the knockdown mechanic. Oh, what the fuck hit me? The smoke? Let me see if by forcing this to the area 4 you can see Stone Kong.
Ready?
Okay, Stone Kong is here, he has to help one. Seems like there's a lot more fog here. There's no flames here, unlike in the final. Okay, so he throws a single rock, I don't remember that in the final. Okay. No sound effects for him. Okay, so he does it. Okay, so the shield disappears halfway through there. That's not like it. Shield behaves odd, it like stops for like seconds. I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's intended behavior. Okay, so this plays out quite way easier than the final. He doesn't have a rock that splits off into two. There's no fires here. If he just launches a rock, he's way easier than the final version. Okay. No weapon yet. Okay, so the bulk of the changes is Stone Kong. It's in Stone Kong himself, not the level. So let's go to Gongaroo 4, Gongaroo Stage 2. The first one has no objects. The layout and art seem to be done, but there are absolutely no objects. Okay. Again, camera. There's acid there. Does it hurt you? It doesn't hurt you. I guess that wasn't implemented yet. No enemies. Gongaroo seems to be the most unfinished stage at this point. so I get blocked, so something clear.
Ready?
Okay. Okay. Well, that was fucking interesting. Okay, Area 4 doesn't exist. I don't remember there being an Area 4.
Ready?
Okay, this is to have a different cataract. Well, okay, so there are enemies here. Okay, the turtles are close to getting the final version. They seem like, but it seems like the textures have been similar. It's still not the same as the final. Did he spawn another leg? Still can't hold square to just keep firing. Okay, the wall doors again look different. This time it's blue with gray, excuse me, with green color art. I can't believe this is like a month from the final. Okay, I can't rescue Jules for some reason. Okay, the collision broke for some reason. Okay, so some enemies drop reploids, just like the previous build. So that doesn't happen in final thing. So that's yet another major difference. I wonder if you can beat this at all. Definitely seems less stuff with enemies than the final. Texture seems to be quite a bit different from the previous build, but I need to compare. This definitely seems to be one of the set pieces that they already had in mind when making this game. Because this part right here seems to be the most the most complete of Gongaru's stage. The rest seems to be like just placeholders. But I'm not sure if you can actually beat this. use dash left has no sound. Yeah, I don't think you can beat this. Okay, if this would be the Gongaroo fight.
Ready?
Oh no, I'm stupid. I selected or what? What the fuck is this? What happened here? Maybe it's a copy of the previous level? Okay. Yeah. No, I think I selected this before. Alright, this would be the Gongaroo fight, for reals.
Ready?
Okay, so there is no mech fight here. It's just Gongaroo himself. So that's pretty different than the final. I wonder if they already planned it and they didn't implement it yet, or which if it is, that means that they was basically implemented like a month before the final game. Man, this game seems rushed as fuck. Sure, he does explosive at the start, despite his whatever. Gongaroo seems a lot slower than the final version. He's after like images. They don't have the pink tint. He does dash, but I haven't seen him do the uppercut combo. I haven't seen him do triangle kick or back kick. Also, your projectiles can go through explosion. Yeah, Gongaroo is really early at this point in development. Like, super early. Oh, you can even jump on the walls? Yeah, I don't think... Oh my god.
Ready?
Trying to get him to do another attack, but as far as I can tell, all he does is the dash punch, he jumps, and he does explosion. That's all he does. Back kick, back kick. Oh, he did back kick, finally. That effect looks super weak. Triangle kick either does exist or he just refuses to do it. Okay, see, he did an uppercut there. He only did one. He doesn't do the whole combo. So maybe the attack was different. Oh, holy shit, he did a triangle kick! Okay, so he does do triangle kick, but way less frequently than the final. Okay, so he has all the moves from the final, but the frequency of how he does each movement is much lower, and he does explosion before he goes into desperation mode. Okay. That's bad. Okay, this has a different camera angle than the final. Okay, no triggers to change the gravity. Textures for the floor seem a bit different, for at least the orange switches. Not being able to put the camera with this camera in action makes it really hard to see what the fuck. Okay, wait, what the fuck? Oh, you can just go over them. Okay. Okay, and here is a bit more complete. You can actually beat this one. Hi, Arkham. There's a couple of really interesting differences I've noticed from the level. Okay, this doesn't... Okay, have parts? Why are your X's textures fucked up? Okay, so the switch is here for work now. So far, none of the songs seem to differ from the final. Okay, so you can fall and die. Oops. But yeah, Krorang actually has a very different move. Remember how in the final he charges up his move when you're fighting him? He fires like a wall of energy blast and you need to get to the other side or double jump. Here he does it almost instantly, but you can beat it with just a normal jump. They probably removed that because it was probably too cheap. All I have to say is that if it seems Gongaru's level is super unfinished. But yeah, oh, okay, Axel's hair is black now. Leo seems to be pretty much the same as the bottom. The green heads don't show up. Okay, so let's see part 3.
Ready?
Wait, boss fight? Huh? Okay, this is an area that's not there in the final. Okay, so it's some sort of texture issue that's making them not show up. Oh, this is the part we saw in the video! It's a little hard to see what the fuck I'm doing. I think this is how the level starts. You start here, and then you have to go to the tunnel. Hey, this entire section did not make it into the final. Yeah, I think this is the level exit. The level is actually going backwards. It starts off backwards, which I don't know. Because if you look at the video, he's actually, I think it was Siri that was actually going in the opposite direction. Why does he play boss music? I don't know. Oh, probably because they already decided that by this point the level was going to have only 3 parts, so they already set the music to area 3 where you normally meet Anteater. But still, kind of interesting. Shame you can't see the player. Oh wait, there's only 3 areas? What the fuck? Let me try finishing part 2 again.
Ready?
Okay. It's kind of buggy, as you can see.
Ready?
What's that sound? Okay, so the backward switches don't match with where they are here when you switch. I'm guessing that it might be some sort of data stuff. Like old object layouts that don't match the new the level's new layout. So how was it? What do you eat, Arkham? How was the food?
Ready?
Okay. Now the visuals glitched out. Not that much, to be honest. At least in the unfinished levels, here, the block levels, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I think you need to hack the game to be able to get past this section and finish the level. Okay, let's do board ski. I'm gonna cut the stream short because it was my foot arrives. I'll try. Okay, the game crashed. Area 5. I picked 2. Oh, okay, Borski's cutscene exists. That's a surprise.
Ready?
Oh, he usually starts. Okay, so the Replets would throw grenades that do not exist here yet. You can actually see the circuit below the arena. I don't think that's in the final. Okay, so his behavior seems to be the same as the final. But the lack of replays make this fight much easier. Replays, Mary. He seems to go to the edges of the area, unlike the final. No, actually, I think it's a bug. It seems like he doesn't throw in the center. Sometimes it depends. Okay, I kill him before we can do this break. And just like that, when you die, I don't think you can complete any levels because whenever a character dies, that's it. Okay, it does a cutscene when you die. That's what. Some of the Japanese characters seem corrupted.
Ready?
Dating? What do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna wait for him. Wanna see if he has any changes. Also, the orange that he fires here is much more yellow in final. Yeah, I don't think there's any differences. I don't think any of the characters had the desperation attack implemented. Gungaru does, technically, but But he already does explosion in the first part of the fight. It does feel weird. This area. Okay, stage 11. Stage 11 should be. There's like 5 areas. Was the finale meant to be much longer?
Ready?
Okay, no, I already did this shit. I'm not fucking. Okay, so there were 5 areas in stage 11? I guess that level got caught up really bad. Or maybe... Well, area 1 didn't make it okay. Where the fuck am I? Oh, what the fuck happened? Oh, is this what would become the final version of that chase? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, the problem is that it's locked onto the thing. Stage 14 is Sigma. Stage 12, I would assume then, is the Crimson. The first is the Crimson Palace. And I was right. Okay, there's a weird camera movement that's not there in the final. No item placements. Background seems really early. Okay, no, the rocks is here, but they go backwards. This is a bit funny. So the idea was already here. There are some bats here, but they don't seem to be. Oh, bees. No, not bats. There were bees here already. What? You float. What the fuck? Okay. Forgot to mention, but the now loading looks pretty different.
Ready?
But consider this. This build is supposedly dated May 21st, 2003. The game was completed on June 15, 2003. Now, the system CNF, mind you, the build could actually be much earlier. It could be like May 9th rather than May 21st. My point is that this is the state of the game a mere month before release, or at least 3 weeks. Anywhere for like 3 to 5 weeks before final. And the game was this much... this? By comparison, X5 in the build 2 months before the final was nowhere like this. So far, the big difference. Okay, no level exit. But the layout seems to be more or less the same as the final, barring that weird part. So you can kind of see the final level here, but pretty rough. Okay, in theory, this should be the red flag. And it certainly is. Okay, very different lighting and there's a issue with the skybox. Red isn't here. I guess he either wasn't placed or he straight up just doesn't exist at this point in development. Which is pretty interesting because if that's the case, that basically means that Red was done in the last month, like 3 to 5 weeks of development.
Ready? Ready?
Where's my lock-on acting up? So unfortunately we can't compare the red flag because he doesn't exist, seemingly. Okay, 14-2 would be Sigma 2 in theory. I just want to see a final boss. I'm gonna have to cut the stream now.
Ready?
Okay, this doesn't look like any area from the final. What is this? No, seriously, what is this? This isn't in the final. Hold on, was Sigma supposed to be is Fight Club confirmed? Okay, judging from the placements of I guess there was a second form of Sigma that took place in an entirely different place. Maybe the prime one. The first Sigma fight already exists here. Hey, this build is way more interesting than I would expect. Wonder what the fuck was supposed to be here.
Ready?
Okay. Okay, so the final area is here. Texture is different. The moving platforms aren't here. Yeah, free camera in Sigma 2. I get the feeling that the first team of Sigma also exists. Okay, so the final boss still wasn't there, and like you saw in the previous part, it seems like Sigma was supposed to be another form of Sigma before this one.
Ready?
This also means you cannot complete the game at this point. The clouds still move. I think you can see the Earth. No, I don't know. X1 technically. But yeah, it would be interesting. Or maybe it's a leftover of an old. Okay, so in the rematch version, he also played the cutscenes. The lighting and texture here is, I think, are different from the final, but it's the same idea. Different, like purple coloring for the rematch.
Ready?
Man, this game was unfinished as fuck by this point. This feels like it's something that needed at least 6 more months. Let me try Rayu Tower. I didn't check out Rayu Tower yet, which is Tornado Tonion's level. The Stone Kong is very similar to the final, except the fight. The fight is actually way easier. Now strip 38. Oh, the camera is very different here. Yeah, I can see why you changed this camera. You can't see shit. Okay, you're supposed to climb over that. Okay, so this is basically... Oh, the layout and art seem to be done. I'm happy to compare, but it's the same as the final.
Ready?
Okay, so here the camera is much closer to the final. Seems to be some fog here. The background is busted. The lighting seems a bit different than the final. Maybe they were toying around with the cameras and then they realized that the camera here works way better. But that's also really interesting because this suggests that, yeah, like I said, Tornado Tonion's level was completed 3 to 5 weeks before the final game. That makes me wonder just how much development time does this game get? The layout, I think, seems to be the same as the final. There's already holes there for the enemies that will show up. And here should be the blocks, but we can't get to it because they don't exist. So they already have stuff planned out, but it's just layouts at this point. These unfinished levels also have no exits. I've noticed. Okay, so Area 3 should be Tornado Tonyon himself. So let's see how he is here.
Ready?
Okay, no cutscene, just after the fight. What the fuck are the... Okay, so very similar to the final so far. You actually don't need to destroy the onion to do damage to him. Actually, it seems like it might be inverted. He takes damage when he's resting, as opposed to the final we have to shoot him when he's open. Not sure if it's a bug or... Like, you see how you can destroy part of the onion and it does nothing? I think it's just a bug. Also, I don't know what the fuck is that sound. I'm not sure if we can actually kill Tornado's onion. The other bosses were defeatable. Okay, no, he can be killed. He actually has more health than the rest. Okay, that part is the save at the final. Okay, so his attack where he stops and does the... he like... You're the one that you can bait him at? I don't know what the fuck's happening with Axel. Does it seem to exist? Oh no, he does exist. So the fight seems to be the same as the final, it's just buggier. Yeah, Axel's collision broke. I don't know what the fuck happened. Okay, that's a different animation. He actually falls on the ground rather than staying up in the air. It's so different, but that's it. Okay, so Tonya is actually really close to being finished. Compared to Krorang, it's actually really close to being finished.
Ready?
Okay. Before we go, I want to see the man himself, Flame Hyanard. Okay, so the cutscene already exists. For mice or shit. Yeah. I wonder if there's audio for this.
貴様がハイエナのイレギュラーの判定が出ている。おとなしく。お前が俺を苦しめているのか。分かったぞ。お前を八つ咲きにすれば苦しくなる。そうだろう。そうに違いない。ここまで進行してるとは連行できそうにないな。
Oh, it cuts because how it's iterated. Maybe Heinard does exist in the code, but the reason you can access the Stone Cone fight is because the Stone Cone fight is actually in a separate stage. This will be the Kongaroo rematch. Maybe it's just lazily copied over. Oh, we could go after it with the rematch. Maybe we access Heinard's fight.
貴様がハイエナイレギュラーの判定が出ている。おとなしく。お前が俺を苦しめた。お前を八つ咲きにすれば苦しくなっちゃう。ここまで進行してるぞ。連行できそうにないやつ。
No, it does the same thing. Fuck. It's hard coded. That's bullshit. Oh wait, 14 is Sigma.
Ready?
Oh. Oh, this is the graveyard section. Okay, oh, this looks really different to the final. Way less detail. None of the entrances work. I don't know what's that blue thing.
Ready?
Okay, noticeably different lighting here. Different camera angle. This is another passageway. Seems like no enemies or objects. Oh, there it is. I think the spikes might be a bit smaller.
Ready?
So this is an early version with those heads, one of the last areas before the boss rematch. Okay, something spawns here, I just noticed. Okay, definitely a finish.
Ready?
Okay, this is immediately after you kill Red. I guess the sub-areas don't exist or something. Everyone is the graveyard. I guess the rest are just all the bosses. This is Sigma. So yeah, pretty rough. It's still Radio Deep Forest was pretty complete, but the rest, well, I didn't play Battleship or the one, but yeah. This will be Warfly. Basically Warfly. This is the one boss I haven't checked. I assume his soul is probably very similar to the final. The Stone Kong stage was pretty much the same.
ここまで来れたからっていい気になるなよ。
お前のバトルシップは海の底無理せずに逃げた方がいいんじゃないか。
まあここまでは計算通りだって言ってんだ。俺の絶対料理。てめえ自身が行くぜ。
Okay, the battleship will still different. Ah, no, you can't face him. Yeah, Stone Kong seems to be an exception because they separate his area, the actual boss fight. But Warfly and Heinor cannot be fought. So it's unclear how complete they are. Red, like I mentioned before, straight up doesn't seem to exist. But I don't know. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys. Maybe I'll go back to it later to see if I can access the two unused levels in the prior build. But yeah, so far this is as far as I got. It does paint a pretty grim picture of development. If this is indeed a May 21st build, if this is what's indeed compiled on May 21st, it's wow. This game was fucked. This game was fucked beyond belief by this point in development. Like this is X6 tiers, worse than X6. Because consider this, if it's indeed May 21st, that means that they basically did the rest of all that stuff that wasn't done, they did like 3 weeks or something. But yeah, this is basically a build for anywhere from like 3 to 5 weeks before the final game. It's insane! Don't mention it. Anyways, I'll see you next time, guys.